Skylark. Skylarks are native to North Africa, Asia, and Europe. British populations do not migrate, but populations from Eastern Asia migrate to southeastern China and populations in the Eastern Palearctic migrate to the northern Mediterranean. Skylarks have been introduced to Australia, Canada, Hawaii, and New Zealand. Skylarks live in areas of open country. They are generally found living in extensive croplands, marshes, or meadows. They prefer to live among cereal grasses or low green herbage. Skylarks avoid wooded areas, even areas with isolated trees seem to be unsuitable. Skylarks feed, nest, and do most other activities on the ground. The sexes are alike in the plumage, but males are slightly larger. Skylarks usually range in size from 18 to 19 centimeters. They have a wingspan of 30 to 36 centimeters. Females of the species can weigh 17 to 47 g, while males can weigh 27 to 55 g. Their bills are short but strong. Skylarks generally have streaked black-brown plumage. Some have a yellow or gray overall tone. Their underside is a buff white. Skylarks have brown-streaked crown feathers that can be raised to a small crest. Male skylarks sing throughout the day, starting in the dawn hours. The song is mostly heard February through July, but a more faint song can be heard throughout the rest of the year. They usually begin their song after flying into the air 10 to 20 m. They then progress to flying 50 to 100 m up, then slowly spiral down with periods of hovering in the air. This can proceed for 10 to 15 minutes. The song itself usually consists of singing trills and cadenzas along with babbling and mimicry. It is used as a display to attract females. Skylarks pair early in the year between April and July. Courting may include high-speed chases in the air and their renowned singing behaviors. The birds are monogamous, but only about half of mating pairs remain together after a year. Skylark nests are often found near short vegetation and consist of a shallow depression in the ground. The depression is lined with stems and leaves, and the inner part is lined with finer materials like hair. The nest is built primarily by the female, although the male may help to form the depression in the ground. Skylarks lay 3 to 4, sometimes 5, eggs. Females build the nest with little help from males. Once the young are hatched, both parents care for them. Adults gather food for the young by making a pile of insects on the ground. When enough insects are collected, they are carried away to young and the soft parts are fed to them. Females incubate eggs for a period of 11 to 14 days. Both males and females protect the nest. Hatchlings leave the nest between 8 to 10 days after they hatch. Skylarks often have 2, and sometimes 3, broods each season. Skylarks forage on the ground. They walk around, and can be found pecking at plant stalks and seed heads. Territorial aggression usually increases from February and peaks in April, but by July aggression is mostly absent. The aggression is displayed on the ground in the form of ruffled feathers, a raised crown, and threatening acts of aggression like fluttering off the ground with wings half spread. Aggressive interactions over territory can also be aerial. This consists of a series of upward glides with intermittent fluttering towards an invader. Skylarks often migrate in flocks, and large flocks of skylarks can be found during severe weather. Flocks often do not consist of more than 10 individuals, and if they do, they often break apart into smaller flocks.